Hello, everybody.
Hey, hey!
Hope you can see us good
And hear us.
and hear us good. Welcome in to everybody.
Yes.
Patty, Minnesota gal, was first one in tonight.
She was. Hey, Patty.
So you win the door prize. What do I win? She says, you get to spend the next hour and a half or so just with us.
Just with
I
us.
mean, wow.
If you so choose.
If you so choose. We're glad to have you here, Patty. Jerry, how you doing, my friend? Family Farms. Good evening.
Butler
PSV.
family.
Howdy to you.
Good evening.
And Carol, glad to have you with us tonight.
Hello, Carol.
And I saw Matt Smith come in.
Yes, I did.
Hey,
see
Matt. How are you doing, bud? Lisa's here. Says Jesse will be here soon.
Alrighty, good.
And he's just finishing
Hey,
off
Lisa.
a taco.
Could be.
And Mark from Little Ridge, how you doing, friend?
Good
Glad to
evening.
have you here. And John Bailey, how are you, my friend? Glad
Good
to have
evening.
you here. And Ed, good evening to you,
Good
sir.
evening.
And how you doing? And Lee, Fisherman 506.
Hello, hello.
How are you doing,
Lee and
my
Carolyn.
friend? We're just down the highway.
Yes, he is.
Yeah.
Just a few miles.
Yep. That's good, Jerry. Glad to hear that. And let me see. We're looking good? Oh, that's good. I like to look good. Hey, Sherry. Southern
Hey,
Roots.
Sherry, how have
What's
you been?
going on, my friend?
We
How
hope
are
you
you?
are well.
Yes, we do. Matt says bonjour. Keeping busy, working off a layoff right now, searching for another job, he says. Well, that's
oh,
good.
okay, Matt.
Keep looking.
Yeah.
But we'll pray that something opens up for you, buddy. Marshall, how are you, my friend?
Hey, Marshall.
Hope you're doing good out there in BC. I'm sure your weather is just wonderful. And hello, Rayma. How are
Hey,
you
Rayma.
doing? I'm glad to have you with us tonight, Rayma.
Always.
Why are you in the tent? We're not, Jackie. We're in the house.
We're in the house, Jackie. We're up in our loft.
We are up in the loft.
That's the vapor barrier you're seeing behind us.
Yeah, that's the insulation and vapor barrier, and then there's a pole that. Let me see if I can do this. That support right there
It probably does resemble
is
a
the
tent,
center
though.
support for the ridge beam, but it's also the center
Yeah.
of our what will be our stair or our casing, not casing, but railing
Yeah.
for the front of the loft.
Yeah.
No, we are definitely not in the tent.
No, we are not.
Working on hours, are you, Jerry? Where you at? How many you need? And putting out videos, that's the key.
Mm-hmm.
Put out content. Put out content. Put out content. That's what you have to do.
Right. Right.
And it'll come in time. You just have to put out,
That's
stay
it.
consistent, and
It is a marathon.
it is. And everyone that thinks it's just going to happen overnight, it doesn't. For a few, it does.
Mm-hmm.
But
Very
for most
few.
of us,
That
it's
is
a
not
grind
reality.
to get monetized.
At all.
Yeah. Hey, Barb.
Hello,
How are
Barb.
you? Glad to have you here.
Yes. She's
And-
got her hat on.
There's your brother Dave
Hey, Dave.
from Scranton, PA.
Yeah, he's on his way
He's
to Virginia.
He's actually on his way back. I believe he picked up, if I remember,
Oh,
or
did he?
if I'm saying this correctly, by the looks of the picture, he picked up the new reefer van or trailer for the truck, and I think he's on his way back.
And you're
so
wearing his company hat
I am.
tonight. It's who my brother drives for.
Like the hat, Dave. Thank you, man. Ed is raining it's raining in Oklahoma. Well,
April
it's
showers.
supposed to rain here tonight. We don't need it. We got enough mud as it is. Lynette, how are you?
Hey, Lynette.
Just good to have folks we haven't seen in a while
It's
coming
always
in tonight.
nice
Yeah.
to chat.
Yeah. BN Us Odyssey. How are you doing? And glad
Being us.
to
Being us.
Being Us Odyssey.
Being us.
That's pretty cool.
That's pretty cool. We
Um,
figured it out.
Yeah, and hello to you. Glad to have you here. Jerry needs 1,363 more hours, watch hours. Well, it seems like sometimes it
That's-
takes forever,
yeah,
but
it can
Jerry,
be done.
just stay at it,
It can be done.
and it will happen. And that's the key is, you know, everyone thinks this YouTube thing, they hear about it, and then they get this idea to start a channel, and then they think it's going to happen overnight, and then they find out there's work involved, and
And
you've got to put
time.
out content and
A lot of
edit
time.
and videos and lives, and it's work. And then it doesn't happen as fast as they want, and they get discouraged. But if I can tell anybody anything, stay at it,
Stay at it.
stay at it, stay at it. If
Yep.
you want it, stay at it, and it will come. It may not come when you think it should, but it will happen if you just keep, doing the work. Put the work in, the reward will come. Hey Beth, how are you?
Hello, Beth.
Beth and Neil,
Yeah.
and I think it's just Beth there on I think that's her channel. Hello Rebecca.
Hey,
She's
Rebecca.
busy cooking dinner. Well, what are you
Okay.
having so good? Marshall, still the odd snow showers, but 18 Celsius right now, and this weekend's supposed to be 30 Celsius. I believe it if it happens. Yeah.
30. Wow.
It was 3 Celsius here yesterday morning, and
Yep.
there's actually, believe it or not, in the weather forecast, it says it could snow or rain. They don't know which. We just get rid of the snow, so we don't need
We don't need
more.
any more. But on Sunday, it was 20.
Yeah. Yeah, it was nice. Lynette says it's our dinner time here, running late today. Well, have some good dinner. It's important to have good dinner. Canadian Family Life. Hey,
Welcome.
how are ya? That's Bella down in the
Bella.
lower level. And Brampton Gardner, Rochelle is here. Hello
Hey, Rochelle.
to you and everybody else here. Glad to have you here. Excuse the dog for a minute. She'll shut up in a
Oh.
minute. Hey, Beth. Just one
I'll
sec.
go get it.
Yeah, she needs to be quieted down. That dog has separation anxiety, and she won't quit. So, but what do you do? She's, I think, 13, 14 years old. The dog is, not Joni, the dog. And she just, for some reason, gets going crazy some nights. Hey, Paul, Beater Carpenter, how you doing? Glad to have you in with us. And, yeah, sorry, Lynette. She normally is pretty good. She's been doing pretty good when we're up here, but I don't know what her deal is tonight. So Joni will go down and look after her. Yeah, Rochelle says I'm glad she's watching upstairs. Hey, Rochelle, I caught those videos of Dexter, when he wouldn't quit there. So that was pretty cool. He's quite the boy. He is quite the boy for sure. But we're doing good. It is been an overcast few days, and haven't had any sunshine to speak of for about 3 days, and so 2.5. So we had to finally break down and recharge the solar batteries with the generator tonight, but that's okay. It only takes about 2.5 hours to do that, and they'll be charged up to full, so that's a good thing. Ed's eating salad for dinner. Nothing wrong with a good salad. Hey, Willie, how are you, my friend? How are things in the Carolinas tonight? Hopefully you are doing well. And Mark and Debbie, hello, two old people on the couch. Good to see you guys. Always glad to have them here. They're celebrities. If you haven't checked out Mark and Debbie and two old people on the couch yet, if you have not gone to their channel, you need to go. They are really entertaining folks, and you will not be disappointed. Patty says it's her birthday Sunday. She's 66 years young. She's going out for steak. Well, have a great one, Patty. And I know that every day and every month and every year for you is so special. And so congrats on another birthday on Sunday. Sam, how are you, Sam? He's rigging his computer and TV and DVD in the van. Can't wait for the first Out and About van live. That's going to be crazy, Sam. That is going to be some crazy. What are you doing for, internet? What, you just going to use that on your phone? Hotspot off your phone? What are you going to do for internet inside the vehicle, Sam? Terry, how are you? Don't you put videos on about working on the house? The last one I seen was putting up the ridge beam. I see all the live chats. Terry, there is a lot of videos up since the ridge beam one. I don't know why you're not seeing them, but yes, we upload videos all the time there. But I think there's, well, I'll tell
quite
you,
a few.
I'll tell you how many there are, Terry. If you just bear with me for a second, man, and I will tell you exactly how many we've got. since then.
Alrighty. I will catch up.
1,
Oh.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 8 videos since the Ridgebeam one. So, yeah, they're there. Yeah, and we haven't done a live chat in 2 weeks, so you'll see them there. Just go to the channel and they're there. Check the playlist for starting over. Maybe you're not seeing them there, but all I can tell you is there's lots of videos there. The bearded carpenter Paul says, been raining and cold here. Blackberry winter. Yeah, it's been chilly here too, so beardless. Yeah, I saw that the different folks talking about beardless, I guess, today. Let me see. Sam got a disco ball in the van too, Tony. Oh wow!
Oh wow, Sam.
You gonna pull your John Travolta deal there, Sam? Let me see. Hello. Okay, yeah, that's good, Terry. Terry, if you can't, just shoot me an email, buddy. CreeksideMaples@gmail.com, and I will find out why you're not getting the content. But trust me, Terry, it is there. It really is. Paul says he's built a fire in the fireplace. And
well, we went out and got more firewood today.
yeah, that's how crazy it is here. Like
yes.
Like
Tony cut down a dead tree.
Yeah, we've been. This is the 3rd or 4th time we've run out of wood this spring, and we've had to go cut more wood. So today we spent cutting another about half a cord of wood and splitting it up and getting it in. And so every time I do this, I say that should get us through till the warmer weather, and we don't need any more wood. And believe it or not, every time that happens, we run out and the weather stays cold and wet. We still have to go get some more.
Yeah.
So. But what do you do, eh?
It's crazy, huh? Especially you folks living in the South, where it's in the 70s and nice, and here we are still burning wood.
Yeah. Thank you, Lisa. She's doing Lisa's
I see Lisa
doing the modding
sharing the
right now.
lakes. Look at her go.
Look at her go.
Go, Lisa.
Just waiting for the lakes to ice off a little bit of water around the edges. Can't wait to go fly fishing. Oh, that's awesome,
Yes.
Marshall. I love fly fishing. I really can't wait. But here, the striped bass are starting to run, and they're a really big fish. So we are wanting to hopefully catch some. You're allowed 5 a day, and like I said, they're really large. So we're going to try to put as many of them in the freezer as we can. We want to smoke some. And just kind of add some stuff to our freezer, to our diet, because we haven't had fresh fish in a very long time.
And it's way too expensive
to buy. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, no problem, Jerry. Brenda, how are you?
Hi, Brenda. Thank you for coming.
Hi, guys. We've been waiting on you from the other live. What other live, Brenda?
What other live?
I know maybe what I did was hit a wrong button tonight, because I did hit a button probably that I shouldn't have, and I thought I caught it in time. So I really hope there's nobody else sitting on another live anywhere waiting on us. So Brenda, if you could check on that for me to see if that live is still going, if you don't mind putting a comment there saying wrong live, head over to this one, that would help us out a lot. Hey Paul, how you doing, my friend, all the way from England?
Yes, Sir Paul.
And Sam says it's a chilly night, light rain there in South Carolina. Patty
Everyone's
says,
talking about it being chilly.
yeah, we have more snow coming. My son in southwest Minnesota saw a chance of a blizzard. Oh, my heavens.
Wow.
Wow. Paul said it hasn't been in the 70s there in Arkansas today. That's the bearded carpenter. That's crazy. Jerry said we started our raised bed garden today.
Nice.
Nice. Oh, it's too cold here to plant anything here.
Yeah, definitely. We just lost snow, and there's still frost coming out of the ground.
Still frost coming out of the ground, yeah.
We won't be planting for a while.
Mr. Woody said I had to get a new microwave because on Saturday my old microwave almost caught on fire. That ain't no good. Get a good one. Hey, Paul, if you guys, I was waiting on the other stream along with a few others. Paul, again, same thing. I am so sorry, buddy. I don't know why there's another live going. I really don't know what happened.
Debbie said she checked and there's no one else there.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much. I don't know what happened, honestly, Paul. I really don't. I don't know how a second live got started. I must have messed something up somewhere, hit a wrong button somewhere. So, forgive me, please. Paul the Bearded Carpet, I fired up the smokehouse yesterday.
Oh, nice.
That is nice. We hope to do smoke some fish this year, and I love smoked fish. It's really really good. Candied smoked fish with spices and brown sugar.
Oh,
Ooh,
yeah.
that's real good.
Yeah.
Rochelle says someone gave us some cheap frozen bass, and I made fish tacos. They were good. Yeah, awesome. Is that Rochelle? Was that smallmouth bass, black bass, largemouth bass, or striped bass?
Okay, Rochelle, give us the details.
Yeah, my favorite is striped. The stripers, they're the bigger ones. They're the best, and they're just have one bone through them. They're backbone, so they're virtually boneless when you fillet them out. They're really really good. Let me see, Brenda, yours. We've been talking smack, waiting on you. Sorry, Brenda. Oh man. Let me see here. Okay, thank you, Brenda. Let me see here. Thank you, Paul. Let me see here. Just don't want to jump here too far. Forgive us for the live is just sitting there saying upcoming, says Rochelle. I don't know how to stop that. No one in the other live. I checked. That's good. Thank you, Mark. Thank you, Debbie. We will. I think I can go over there and cancel that out. I'm not sure I can do it. If I can do it on my phone, we'll see. Jerry says I'm tired from all the shoving. We will put a video out about it. Shoveling, he meant.
You probably mean shoveling.
Yeah. What was you shoving, Jerry?
Yep.
Thanks, Paul. Yeah, Paul. Dang, you found us. He says, "Hi, am I?" Okay, not talking to me, talking to Paul. Brampton, Alaskan salmon bake is amazing. It's brown sugar mixed with liquid smoke. It is good. I love that stuff.
Sounds really good.
Sam says, I never winterize my grill or smoker. I don't even have a grill or a smoker.
No,
so
we sold it all.
When we had to relocate, we sold everything. I had two beautiful smokers. I sold those. So hopefully we'll be able to pick up a grill somewhere and a smoker. So, yeah, we would miss you, Paul. Mr. Willis said, lady at my church got me one from Walmart online, a Hamilton Beach microwave.
How nice.
That is nice of her.
That is so kind.
Bless her for doing that.
Good people in the world.
Bassa, not Bass, unfortunately. Okay,
I seen
Rochelle.
she put Bassa, but
Yeah.
we figured you meant Bass.
Paul says, don't worry, Tony, I was the only one talking smack. Okay, Paul. Freedom. Brenda says, I was the first one there 50 minutes ago. Sorry. Hey, Bill. Just came from the other live. Sorry about that. I'm going to check to see if you want to talk away there,
If I
dear.
want to talk, okay.
I'm going to see.
Rochelle says she wishes she was shoving.
Wow.
Butler family rock into totes. Oh, shoveling the rock into totes, I guess. Drunken Chef. Hello, hello, good evening. Jackie, my son wants to know what virtually boneless means.
No bones.
No bones. There you go.
Large or striped bass, Jackie. For us, it literally means that there's one big spine bone that runs back through them, and that's it. There's not those little tiny bones, rib cage bones, and all that in them. So they're really good to eat. We love them bass steaks, and oh, it's so good. It's so good. Really good. Rockin' the totes, Jerry says. Hello, Drunken Chef. How are you? And there's a man that could probably tell me how to really fix up some nice bass, striped bass steaks on the grill.
Well, tell us, Drunken Chef, do you have a wonderful recipe?
Yeah. And then the dirt on top of the rock, says Jerry. Well, you're getting all set to do some planting for sure. Hi, MT, Mike and Terry.
Hey, good evening, Mike and Terry.
And for everyone that doesn't know, which most of you on here do know, for the big meetup in Lake 10
Killer.
Killer
Oklahoma.
in Oklahoma. And
They have quite an event planned.
Mike Derry, I sure do wish we could
awesome.
be there. There is not a part of us that doesn't want to be there, but
Yeah.
it's just not going to work out. Wish
and,
we
and,
could.
and what is so weird about
Yeah.
this is we used to live not far from
Not
there.
very far.
You know, if we still were living in Missouri, we could be at
Yeah,
all
we'd
these
be there in
events
an hour or
and-
two. Yeah, so
But
you
it's-
never
it's-
know.
But it's quite a distance for us now.
For sure. But
But you guys are going to have a great time.
yeah,
Such a good representation and lots of fun stuff happening.
sure.
A big fishing tournament.
yeah,
out
ugly
here.
fish,
Ugly
the
clothing
ugliest fish,
contests
all
and
kinds of stuff.
all kinds of fun stuff.
And who knows who might show up on a live feed? You never
Who
know.
knows, right?
Sam says, when I come up, we'll build you a smokehouse together. That sounds like a plan, Sam.
Okay, Sam.
Good enough for me, man. Yeah, we need a smokehouse. They really do. Yeah, Paul, Bearded Carpenter, I have had a smoker for a very long time. And, I mean, I did, pork butt and ribs and all kinds of stuff. Bacon, you name it, we've done it. But when we had to move, as you know, we needed to find finances. And so
We sold everything
we sold everything.
that we could sell that we didn't need to keep.
So, he gone. Thank you, Mr. Willie. He said, nice hat and t-shirt, Phil Collins.
You're all matching
All
tonight.
matching.
God.
Matching. Rainbow trout is Rochelle's favorite. I like the tail on a rainbow trout. That crispy tail, I absolutely love that. Fried in butter. I like that. Yeah, that's what we meant, Jackie. It just means that, like, in some fish, there's a lot of bones, but in bass, striped bass, they're just got that one big straight bone down through it. That's it. So. Oh, my allergies are bad tonight, or something is. Jackie, yeah, that's good, Jackie. No problem at all. Let me see here. So, what's going on in everybody's world today? And I know there's a lot going on in the world, a lot going on
Yes.
politically, but I don't dare to get into that
Better not
much.
talk on that.
If I get on that, I'll be here all night. But I'll tell you, there's a lot of stuff going on in the country, and I'll tell you right now, we need to be praying over it, that's for sure. Sam says, Grandpa said they put a crescent moon on the outhouse because during the day it's dark, but at night it glows white, and that's how you knew the outhouse from the smokehouse. There you go. Well, you don't want to get those two mixed up, do you, Sam,
No
huh?
way.
That's for sure. That'd be awful. Mr. Willie says, heck, why buy a grill? You could just get an old oil drum and turn it into a grill. Yeah, if I could find an old oil drum and burn it out, that's a big thing. You have to burn it, and burn it to get that oil smell out of it, and that you don't want that going into your meat at all. Paul says cold smoking is the way to go. I don't know that I've ever used cold smoke, Paul. I need to maybe look that up and find out how that's done. Hey, Jen.
Hey, Jen.
She says, I'm here. Just was outside working, chopping poison hemlock. Oh! Tree of heaven and other invasive nasties. Yeah.
Wow, she's busy.
Yeah, that poison hemlock doesn't sound good. Hey, Ronald, how are you doing, my friend?
Good evening, Ronald.
All the way from the Netherlands. Glad to have you here. I
It's
know
late
it's the
for him.
middle of the night there, but we're glad, Ronald. Every time you stop
He
in, we
always
smile.
says hi.
You do. Jackie says, I still got to check that painting, see if I clear coated it yet, so I'm still working on getting it sent out. We understand,
no
Jackie.
No worries,
We
Jackie.
understand.
No worries.
Yep. Yeah, Paul, some of his best barbecues are done on cheap barrel homemade barbecue. That's the truth. Yeah, Brenda says she loves fried trout. It's just so good. I think everyone loves trout.
Good old brook trout.
Yeah, good old brook trout for sure. I know they're just good. We grew up on rabbit meat in the wintertime and brook trout in the summer. It's always good. So Mike and Terry, you guys are listening. I know you're here. If you'd like to shout out anything, put it in the comment about the meetup and Lake 10 Killer.
If
Throw
you
it
want to
out
share
there.
the link to it,
If
or
I knew how to bring people up on this platform, it's OBS, Streamlabs, and it's different than StreamYard. And if I did, I would bring these all up and let you just talk to about all of the stuff you get going on for a bit. But I got to figure that part of this program out, I guess. Let me see. And congrats, Paul, by the way, on your new car.
Yes, a new car.
Glad to.
Wonderful.
Happy for you, man. That's awesome, awesome news. And don't want to miss anybody. Paul says cold smoking is for the smoke flavor. You don't actually cook the food. It was fun preservation it was a fun preservation in the old days. Well, I'll have to look that up. That sounds good. I like smoked meat. I like smoked fish. Hey, Deb, how you doing? Glad to have you in here.
Good evening, Deborah.
Mr. Willie says, please keep my friend Elizabeth Barber. She lost her mom, and the funeral is scheduled for sometime this week. Well, we'll be in prayer for her for sure, Willie.
Sorry to hear about that.
Sorry to hear about it, and please, let her know that we're praying for her and condolences to their family. Sam says, outhouses and smokehouses in the south are pretty much the same design. One has 1 or 2 holes, the other has meat racks and hooks, but they do look the same. Yeah, I've seen some on some documentaries and some, other channels and stuff like that. They look really good. Paul says 10 Killer is about 3 hours from them. Mm-hmm. So that's not bad. That's just a good motorcycle ride. Paul Honeyman says, I used to love smoked kippers for breakfast. I still love smoked kippers.
Yes, you still like them.
I eat a lot of kippered snacks, smoked kippered snacks. Jan! I'm sorry. And folks, I do not know where that other live is coming from. Ronald says, love some smoked eel. Very famous from the fishing villages here. I've never had eel. Mm-hmm. Let me see here. Michelle says, love both kids. The smoked kinds of smoked salmon. Growing up, we called the cooked one smoked salmon, the raw, and the other raw. Yeah. Oh, I love salmon. Jerry's eating his dinner as he watches and listens. That's good, Jerry. We left you a message, Jan. And I'm sorry, Jan. I don't know. I really don't know. I looked on my phone, okay? I'm on my channel right now. And I do not see. I'm on the lives, and I don't see another live.
Go to home and see.
Well,
just go to the. Is there one?
There's nothing there that I can see. And so if I go here, and I check it here, go to our channel.
Wait.
And that's the one we're on now, but there's not another one there anywhere that I can see. I would delete it if there was.
Upcoming. See, we're live here, and that says upcoming.
Well, let me see. Let me see. See if I can delete that. No, I can't do anything about it. So there's nothing there. But anyway,
seems funny that you can't shut it down.
No. But anyway, it's all good. It's all good. Sorry about that. Hopefully we can get everyone over here. Jesse's good. Just had to go to his mom and dad's, put some drops in dad's eyes. Okay.
Yes. Okay, Lisa.
Paul says,
thank you, Lisa, for being here. And
yes, thanks, Lisa. And I know.
And being the mod mama.
Jesse is being a good son, and
yes,
he's going over there, and he's helping his elderly parents, and that is so commendable.
Yes, he is.
And he knows that we understand all that stuff going on, no problem
Absolutely.
at all.
We do.
Paul said he built his smoke house from oak logs. That'd be good. Let me see, Rochelle, but here in Toronto area, they call the raw smoked and haven't heard of the other style. Okay. I just like all smoked meat. It's really, really good. So, but anyway, you see, the first notification for this live tonight is on another stream. Okay, Paul. Well, I'm sorry. I don't know what I must have done something wrong. Who would have thunk it, eh? After, have y'all ever had herring? And it's a saltwater fish. Love herring. Mm-hmm. We have a lot of herring here. It's a huge industry here, Mr. Willie.
Because we have lots of salt water here.
It's still live. I know, Paul. I don't know how to stop it, Paul, honestly. I really don't. I try to. Yeah, I trust you, Jan. I know it's there. But if I had to know... Okay, you had 2 live notices as well. Well, I really don't know what's going on. Sorry, folks. Hi, Mike.
Hey, good evening, Mike and Sandy.
Good evening to you, Mike and Sandy from Newcastle, Indiana.
We hope you guys are well.
Ronald says, yeah, Red Poppy also had the same issue a couple of days back with the streaming. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I if I knew how to solve it, I would. But anyway, Bill wants to know if there's still snow here. Not much. There's still some in the
Thankfully,
woods,
no.
Bill. Depending on where you go and what side of the road it's on and how much sun it's getting and things like that. But generally, most of the snow is gone finally. But there's still some floating around in the flurries. So, anyway. Sam says that's the preferred smoke, hickory in South Carolina, although we do applewood and cherry at times. I used black walnut one time, just one time. That's all it took. I won't ever do that again. Yeah, they use a lot of alder as well up here in the northern areas, but you have to peel the bark off it. That's the one thing you have to do when you put wood in the smoke in a smokehouse like that. You do not want the bark on it. Ben's over. How you doing? So glad to have you guys here.
Welcome.
Welcome. And Mike and Terry, the Mid-America
the
YouTube
info.
meetup is May 19th to 21st at Cherokee Landing State Park on Lake Tenkiller, Oklahoma. And for more information, visit their Facebook page. And there's the Facebook address right there.
There you go.
And if you are within driving distance or whatever, and you can get there, go. You will have a blast.
I'm sure you will.
Look, if we could pull it off to be there, we would be. And we would have a blast with everybody, trust me. But for us, it's a long ways away for driving. I mean, it's 2,400 miles to Joplin, so
It is.
it's a long
And that's
way.
beyond Joplin.
And that's a little farther than Joplin. So, but our hearts are going to be with y'all. Our thoughts are going to be there, and we'll be joining in on the lives and all that good stuff. So it'll be good. Brenda says, I did it too, Tony, my last live, and I couldn't stop mine either. I don't know what happens with them. Sometimes it just, it is what it is. So I left another note to go to the second notification now, Tony. Thank you, Paul. You're the man. Deb says, I don't get any notifications, so... well, just turn your notifications on,
Yeah,
Deb. That's all you have to do.
Make sure you ring the bell.
Yep.
You should be getting the notifications.
Mr. Willis says it could be twin brother Tony going live. Here you go.
Could be.
What snow, says Ronald. Yeah, we've had plenty of it. We had over 4 feet this year. Rochelle said applewood is plentiful here. We have lots of applewood around us, too. A lot of dead apple trees that are already dry. So it should be good for smoking. Tamara and David, how you guys doing?
Good evening.
Counterfeit, that's what it is. Glad to have you guys in with
They
us.
found you out.
I'm in walking distance of the meetup, says Ed.
Oh,
Well,
wow.
I'm envious.
That's amazing.
I'm envious. Jan says, everyone please hit the thumbs up. You forgot. If you forgot, please do that.
Yes,
We
thank
appreciate
you.
that.
That's very important.
It is. And Paul says, hello to Jan. Don't forget, so don't get mad for me missing you, or I'll get loose for the 10 killer meetup. Jackie Sailor, isn't there one wood that is poisonous to breathe, like laurel or something? I have no idea. I'm sure there's something. Rochelle may know more about that, but I do not know.
But not up around here. Is there?
I
mean,
don't know.
You
I really
have
don't.
spent years working in the woods.
Yeah, but I don't know. It's whatever. Jan says, get mad. I don't want anyone around me. Okay. Let me see here. Alarm set. That's good, Jen. Thank you so much. You're always faithful. And you're faithful to Chronicles as well. And by the way, we had a great Creekside Chronicles last Sunday.
That was excellent.
Finished up our 3-lesson series on things we learned in the storm.
It is
So,
awesome, life-changing teaching.
Yeah.
Just some good principles
It was
that
really
if you
good.
guys have some time to go back and rewatch, he's actually thinking of making
a
it into
digital
like
download
a
book.
digital download, because
Yeah.
a lot of people have been commenting that it's just really helped them.
Yep, it was really, really good. So, and so let me see. Deborah, unsub and sub again. Yeah, you can do that as well. But if you don't hit the notifications, it still won't work. So you have to turn your notifications on your phone, the channel, our channel, and on your YouTube page itself. MT says currently we have 85 channels and 14 subscribers coming to the meetup, and over 50 sponsors supporting this event. We'll be putting out new information on Wednesday night live stream at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time.
All right.
And that is so awesome. What I love about it is the fishing aspect of it, because when we lived in Joplin, we had a boat, and we fished like all those lakes, all in that area in Oklahoma and Missouri.
There's so many,
and
good lakes.
Absolutely love bass fishing. Still have all my gear, just sold the boat. But I am very, very envious, and I'm jealous of all y'all that get to go. But we'll see what happens next year. I know it's going to be an annual event, or it should be.
Yeah, I'm sure it will be.
Yeah. Paul says, missing anybody? Don't want to miss anybody. Yeah. Don't want to miss anybody. Jackie said, what are softwoods? Well, softwoods are the opposite of hardwoods. So your softwoods will be more of your your pine trees, your spruce trees, your fir trees, things like that. And again, there's so many different kinds of spruce and so many different kinds of pine. All those tamarack, hackmatack, all those are considered softwoods. And then your hardwoods are maples and oaks and birches and elms and even poplar. Even though it's a soft hardwood, it's still considered a hardwood. So there's all kinds of different woods that are considered hardwoods. But difference is, just like it sounds, the wood and the fiber is softer in softwoods. And so that's kind of the difference. Yep, you need the Bible, Ed. We all do. Mr. Willie says, what funny thing did Joni say today? Well,
I don't think I said anything today.
No, not today. She's been pretty good.
Not today.
Yeah, for sure, Tamara. We all, the Great Awakening is all about the Great Revival. For sure, Tamara and David, absolutely. And there's got to be a Great Awakening. There has to be. But anyway, Paul says, Tony got her mad enough to cuss at him. She said to him, yeah, I'd have to really, if she ever said that, Paul, I think I'd fall over. I wouldn't know what to do, because she's never gotten, I don't know that I can ever think of the time she ever get mad at me. But, well, the thing about walking away from your faith, Ed, is that you turn around and walk back to it.
You can walk
but
back.
I can guarantee you this, the walk away from it took you a lot further than the walk back will be. Because the minute you turn around, God's waiting right there. Because he's not the one that moved, you did. He's in the same place he's always been. You just got to turn around, my friend. Marshall said, Tony, when you talk bass fishing, is that saltwater or freshwater? That was freshwater, Marshall. All the lakes were freshwater. But I have fished in the Gulf with some friends and stuff, and that was fun as well. Lisa's down here. The Smoked Fish Factory uses spruce 90% of the time. Oh, really? That's surprising. Because spruce has that strong sap sometimes in it, but maybe that's what they like to use. So, Rochelle says examples of hardwood trees include alder, balsa, beech, hickory, mahogany, maple, oak, teak, walnut.
Look at her go.
There's all kinds. Rochelle's a forester. She's a logger.
She's a logger. You didn't know that, did you? You found it out tonight.
So we meet again, says Tamara. That room was dead, literally. Sorry, Tamara. I'm so sorry.
Oh, my.
Let me see. Examples: softwood, cedar, Douglas, fir, juniper, pine, redwood, spruce, and yew. You know. Paul says, Tony, you're a liar. You know you'd just smile and kiss it. Paul. Rochelle, how gross would pine be to smoke fish with? Would it taste like pine sol? I don't know. I don't think.
I doubt it.
I don't know. It
We're
tastes very good.
actually burning some pine right now. And boy,
Actually, no, we're not. We're burning spruce, dear.
Oh, spruce. Yeah. Spruce. That smells good. Smells so
Well,
nice.
says, hope people are excited for spring. I'm out of here. Take care, folks. Best and all. Good night. Get some sleep,
Okay, Ronald.
We know it's like 2 a.m. there.
Good night. Thank you again.
Yeah. Let me see here. Rochelle, I'm Googling and copying and pasting. I knew you were. Not a forester, she said. And I understand that, and it's very hard for me, but I'm working on it. Yeah, but I'll tell you, everyone can turn to him. That's the truth of it, Ed. Dave, typically softwood is more of an evergreen tree versus hardwood is a tree that has leaves, yes? True. Most softwoods are what they call coniferous trees, which more apt to have needles
Coniferous.
than leaves, and that's a great point for sure.
Yep.
Tom Fillmore, how
Hey,
are you?
Tom.
Nope, right on time, Tom.
Good to have you.
Good to have you in
Hey,
with
Tom,
us.
did you see that hockey game last night?
Yeah, for those in Canada that are Toronto Maple
I
Leafs
didn't
fans,
see it, but I heard Tony talking about
good
it.
for them. But for you that are Tampa Bay Lightning fans, not so good for you.
It was pretty big news. Pretty big news.
Oh man, yeah, they were down 4-1, and then the last 10 minutes of the game, they got 3 goals, scored it to 4-4, went into overtime, and Toronto beat them
Yeah.
5-4. Yeah.
It's almost like a new record, isn't it?
Yeah.
Huh?
No, it's
No?
happened before.
Happened before.
The last game they beat them in overtime as well. Tamara says, chilling, waiting for weird words. Oh, they're coming. They're coming. Chelsea, how are you? Nana, Zach, and Chelsea are here watching just a little bit late. Okay.
Yeah, you are a little late, but we're glad you're here.
That's right, Paul. Carnivorous, not to be mistaken for carnivore. Carnivores, that's right. All right, so here's a good question on the house. What's the next project on the house? Well, right now we're working on some water install and things like that. That's kind of what we're doing inside. Outside, it's all about trying to deal with the mud. And
Yeah. Not fun.
yeah, so we
Not
got so
fun.
much mud that we can't even get the truck up the driveway. So we're just kind of, what do? We're carrying rocks left, right, and center
Yes, we
with
are.
our hands, trying to put it in ruts and stuff. And
That's
so
what we worked at, day
Yep.
before yesterday?
we need about, probably, I'd say at least a dozen loads of gravel. That's what we need right now. But that's not in our budget. So we're carrying rocks.
Thankfully, we do have some rocks here
Yep.
along the tree line. that
Mr.
we
Willie,
can
it's
get.
the Blue Jays are baseball. It's the Toronto Maple Leafs that are playing hockey, the Stanley Cup. That's right, Sam. Let me see here. Sludge mud. Yeah, we got lots of it.
Oh, yeah. We've got straw strewn around, and we have a pallet walkway.
Yeah. We walk on
Just so we can
pallets
get
everywhere.
around a little bit out
Yeah.
back here.
Yeah, Tom says it was a good night. The Leafs won and the Jays did as well. That's awesome. Yeah, PSV hauls gravel for a living, but he's in Arkansas.
Oh.
Oh man.
Wow.
The weather here, it's overcast. It's been overcast for like 2.5
Our
days.
solar light just come on.
Anyhow, it is what it is. We're not supposed to have any more sunshine at all. It'll be probably Thursday afternoon before we see any sun at all, and then Friday's supposed to be nice and sunny, hopefully.
Yep.
But yeah, it's been overcast and a little bit rainy, but hey, it is what it is. Can't change
It
it.
is.
Yeah.
All right.
Tamara says, Jerry, I need some of those rocks you've been shoveling. Well, we've got plenty here.
But we need them.
Yeah, but we need them for the driveway.
We need
Just
them.
trying to get them there. So, but yeah. So anyway, any other questions on the house before we switch this around? Brenda says it's been raining here all day and supposed to rain the next 4 days. Okay. Jackie, how about the Wexham football team getting back into the English League exactly 15 years after they were demoted? Wow.
Wow.
Did not read anything about that. Jen says, you can join our Million Rock project. I was digging up rocks all day. Ship them this way. Mr. Willis says, I know I hate Blue Jays because they beat my Braves in the World Series back in the late 90s. Well, what can we say, Sam, I got a Britannica encyclopedia set for Christmas. I was 4 years old, so I read a lot. Earned that nerd name calling in junior high school. I could have been Sheldon, says Sam. Yeah, it's crazy. Jenny M, how are ya?
Hey, Jenny.
Hope all is well with you as well. Let me see. Tamara says, let me talk with the O. Bill, how are you transferring the water from the roof to the bin? Well, in time, it'll have a, what do they call it? A gutter, rain gutter, and it'll have a downspout, and that will flow into an IBC tote, probably 2 of them, and then it'll be fed up into our tank that's in the house for a holding tank, and then down into the tankless water heater for the hot water, and then It'll gravity feed throughout the house the way I have it hooked, or will have it hooked up. It'll gravity feed. It's really going to be quite a deal for sure. But it should work pretty good. And the tankless water heater needs no electricity at all. It runs off of 2 AA batteries. So we're really pleased, with that. We appreciate that. A subscriber sent it to us.
Yes.
From Georgia.
Yes.
And what a blessing that's going to be.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah, we're digging up our own gravel. Let's see. Paul says that Jake said that's down to Ryan Reynolds putting in the cash to keep them afloat. Jack Wexon was bought by Ryan Reynolds and Rob McSomething. Okay, all right. I did not know anything about that, Jackie. I really don't follow it. So mine is the NFL in the summer, and like football, and then in the wintertime I try to follow some hockey. Mr. Willie, what's the next thing you have to do in the house? Well, that's what I just said there.
The water.
Let me see. Let me talk to David. It will be the weekend. We will finally meet. Let's see who they're talking to there. Brenda says, dang it, I'm buffering so because of the rain. Permafrost just 2 feet down, so you plan to build an outdoor meat storage locker as well? I don't know what we're going to do yet, Sam. We're just one thing at a time right now. I know the frost goes down so deep in the ground here.
It's deeper than 2 feet here.
Yeah, it goes down about, over 2 feet, yeah. But, an in-ground, we're thinking of in-ground water storage, because then we won't have to worry about sunlight on the tanks or anything like that, and the geothermal temperature of the ground will actually keep that water from freezing, and then we can use a DC pump to pump it up out of the ground into our holding tank in the house. But we're just putting the pieces together right now, and but it'll all be on film. We'll film it as we go along. I'll let you know how we're going to do it. We're thinking also of building a ram pump. If you know anything about those, they run off of the water pressure itself from the creek, and then it'll pump over to the house. So there's a lot of things that just kind of we're talking about, but we're not to that place yet. So,
but we do need to solve our water issue, and that is what we're working towards. That's important.
Yeah. Let me see, Paul. Let me see. Okay. Mr. Willie follows Major League Baseball and NFL and college football and college basketball and the CFL. Yeah, the CFL is a lot different than the NFL, that's for sure. Anyhow, everybody, what do you say we play some games around here, huh?
Sure thing.
Stay with us here. Let's see what we can figure out here. How about this? It's gardening season, and so what we've been doing is what's on the shelf is what's growing in the garden. And so we've got some things this week, and the category this week is vegetables. All right, so let's see if you can identify some of these vegetables that we got going on here, all right? Ready? Here we go. There's the first one. Anybody have any clue what that is? Need me to make it a little larger? Any idea what that is? Yeah, turn your Googling pages off. That's right, Paul. Kohlrabi, says Patty. Celery, says Jan. Turnip, says Brenda. Celeriac, says Jenny M. And what we're going to do is as soon as we get a right answer, we're going to tell everybody that we got a right answer. All right, and we do have ding, 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 a right answer. And that right answer is celeriac. That is exactly what it is. It is, if I am correct, it's kind of like a nutty version of celery. But in this case, the tuber on the ground, that they eat those. They can cook them and mash them up like potatoes or something like that. And people absolutely love them. So it's not the same as celery. It's a little different. It's celeriac, and that's what it is. And so if you want to grow some, it grows good. So help yourself. It is celeriac. Celeriac. So you got it, Jenny M. The very first one.
She did.
10,000 points to Jenny M. In a game where the points just don't matter. All right. Here's the next one. You ready? Are you ready? Yes, Jenny M. You just won. All right. Here's the second one. Anybody know what those are? Aren't they just the funniest looking things, huh? See if I can make them a little bigger for everybody. Slide this over here. There we go. Isn't that amazing? I can pick this up and move this.
You can.
Look at that. Anybody know what those are? Anybody know what those are? No idea. It looks scary. Rutabaga. I don't want to know, says Jen. Gross looking potatoes, says Lisa. Red potatoes, says Jackie. Dang, I don't know, says Jan. I'm afraid to ask, says Tamara. They look like a potato that went through the lawnmower. Mr. Willie says they're potatoes.
They are
Spiral
strange.
potatoes. Let me see. First generation Ronco slicer dicer potatoes. Aliens, says Jan. Very disturbed potatoes, says Beth.
Right.
No one's got it yet.
No one's got it?
No one's got it yet. Golden potatoes, says Jackie. Scared potatoes, says Brenda. Rhubarb, says Sam. Some kind of baby carrot, says Jen. Mint and chocolate.
Yeah, Tony's going for the chocolate. He's showing you guys veggies and he's eating chocolate.
Tamara says tomatoes. No one's got it yet.
You got him stumped.
Mm-hmm. Weird. They ain't potatoes. Nope. Nope, Sam. Sorry.
Hey, Cora.
How you doing, Cora?
Welcome.
Nope, they're not potatoes. Baby rugrats.
Peppermint Patty.
There you go, Minnesota Cal, because your name's Patty.
She seen what you were eating.
No one's got it yet, Tamara. Turmeric, says Jenny. Nope. Golden carrots. Nope. Nope, not a spice.
Where's Rochelle? Don't see her guessing in here. She off doing
Ginger. No.
her yoga.
Sam says no clue, but I think one of them is giving birth. All right, let me tell you what it is. Not ginger, not mushrooms.
You've stumped them good.
I have. Hint.
A vegetable.
It's a vegetable. It's not rutabaga. It's not potatoes. It's not tomatoes. It is 3 letters.
Oh, well, there's quite a hint for you.
Yep. It is
3
letters. Not turmeric.
Only 3 letters, people.
Only 3 letters. Truffle, artichoke, nope. It sounds an awful lot.
Jackie says P.
No. Leek, no. Wait, I know. Yeah, Jan, don't you Google. I got to dash across the hall. 88-year-old needs eye drops for glaucoma. I'll be right back, says Patty. Okay.
Okay, Patty.
All right, I'm going to tell you what this is. Toe. No, Bill. It's not a toe. All right. It's a 3-letter tuber that starts with O.
Wow, he's giving you quite the hints.
Not an I. It is a good one. Who's just willing? No. Oh, brain, no, Jan. What in the world? OST, no. OMG, no. We're just throwing letters out now. OAT. OAT, ODD.
Yeah, ODD. It's definitely ODD.
ORK, no.
Give it up. OBS.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Tiny Tim.
Oh, you guys, Tim, my friend, my friend, my friend. How are you, my good friend? All right, I'm going to tell you what these are. These are called Oca, O-C-A. And they are a tuber. Obviously, being a tuber, they grow in the ground. They can grow around here. And you can eat them by cooking them, boiling them, mashing them up like potatoes, whatever. But it is Oca, O-C-A. That's right, Jan, Oca.
So all you gardeners, if you were looking to grow something new, there you go. Go look for some of these seeds.
Yeah, and these would be quite a conversation piece. I'm gonna go back and say hello to Tim again. It does my heart so good to have Tim in here with us. What a great fella. Sam says Beth ain't right, but she ain't wrong neither. Jan says I knew it. Yeah, you googled it. It's not like okra at all. Nope. Yeah, that's what it is. So there's a good one. I stumped yous. I stumped yous.
Yep.
Jackie, what do they taste like? Kind of like a wet potato, honestly, but a little less flavor. But just add a little more spice and it'll be good. Like a Jerusalem artichoke, probably. Okay. Yeah, okra without the R. Why would we want to grow it? Just because you can.
Yeah, something different.
Called the New Zealand yam. There you go. Yam it up with Lisa. Yam it up with Lisa. Oh, man. That is good. So I got you on that one. Got you on that one. Just let me...
You got one more?
Yep, I got another one. I do. I'm just checking my phone. Wow. Mr. Jim. Thank you so much, my friend. Mr. Jim just sent us a huge, great donation to help with the gravel.
Thank you, Mr. Jim.
That will help our driveway, Mr. Jim. That is out of this world generous. Thank you so
very much.
Wow.
We didn't even know you were in here, Mr. Jim.
That is amazing.
Thank you.
That is amazing.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. You always help us so much. And this community is
amazing.
I can't say enough good about it.
Amazing
really
people.
Yeah, that is amazing.
Amazing people.
Wow. Thank you so much. That means so much to us, Mr. Jim. And it's amazing. I don't even know how to move on from this.
I know.
It's just wow. We're going to get some gravel for sure, and we're going to get it brought in and put out there. And oh man, wow. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Mr. Jim.
We should tell him about the tub.
You want to?
Yeah. So here's exactly prayers and blessings to Mr. Jim. He is. I truly believe Mr. Jim is an angel. Yeah.
Yes.
Let us share with you, and this ties in with what just happened here. So we wanted to stick to kind of the old-fashioned tub style, which was what? The clawfoot? Mm-hmm. Yeah. And so we found one after looking, and they're really expensive up here. Even secondhand clawfoot tubs are like $500 and $600. You know, they're so expensive, and so we just that was not in the budget. Yeah. Okay.
Oh yeah,
we
take
will.
them
Sorry.
down.
Sorry. Sorry, Jen. So we just been praying and looking for one, and so I contacted a couple last Saturday that had one on Marketplace. And so we went to look at it on Sunday. It was in good shape. It really was. And believe it or not, I offered them, you ready? $80. Because that's all we had. $80. Yeah, I know. $80. That's it. And they took it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So we were so thankful, and so thankful to them, and so thankful to God. The crazy thing is, it's on back of the truck now. And we can't get it up here.
Where it's going to stay.
You know, because it's heavy. We can't get it up here because we needed gravel for the driveway. Mm-hmm. It is amazing, Jenny. I know, Jackie. That's what we said. Wow, $80. Because that's what I felt God wanted me to offer them, and that's, and we couldn't believe it. We got it for that, and we got the original antique taps to go with it. Mm-hmm. But again, it's all down the field, because we can't carry a clawfoot tub up across the field. She can't lift it, and I can't carry it by myself.
For those of you who don't know, our driveway is quite long. It's probably, 300?
Yeah, it's probably, I'd say it's 250 yards anyway.
Yeah, so.
And it's all mud.
And it's uphill.
Yeah, it's all mud. There's no way to get the truck up here. And so it's been sitting down there, the truck has, by the road with the tub on it.
The tub.
And we've been scratching our head going, how are we going to get this? And so yesterday, we spent most of the day carrying rocks with our hands.
We did.
Trying to somehow start whatever, a process to... And we knew it would take us months to carry enough rock to dump in there by hand and by bucket and by shovel.
But we had decided, Tony said, even if we just gain a few feet at a time, it's still progress.
And so this tonight... Well, a rope and pulled, but Jerry, you gotta understand.
It's a long driveway.
When you're sinking in mud that far.
Yeah, it's a lot of mud.
Try tugging a cast iron tub through that, and all you'd have is a bunch of mud. Your tub would be caked in mud. It would just be a mess. Mm-hmm. So this tonight is a part of that miracle because, we'll call the guy that has the gravel.
And nobody knew this but God. We haven't talked about it.
No. So God got us a tub.
Yeah.
And then tonight provided the means for us to get that tub up here.
Yes.
So it's going. Oh, that's amazing. So thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Jim. Thank you.
I know I got the Popeye arms there, Mr. Willie, but I tell you right now, even Popeye has his limits nowadays. Yes. Hey, Casey.
Hi, Casey. Good to see you.
So thank you so much, everybody that supports our channel. We appreciate you guys so very much. We really do. I need a. We had a video all ready to go. I've worked on it, had it uploaded and ready to go, but because the Blue Eddy's involved, I had to send it off to Blue Eddy for approval, and they sent it back and said, we want you to change a few things in the advertisement part of it. So now I got to redo the video.
Yeah. And
so that's going to take tomorrow. So it's just been a lot of stuff, setbacks. But this really, wow. Anyhow, thank the good Lord. And it's just absolutely amazing.
Yes, Casey.
Oh, my Lord, Mr. Jim.
Does.
Thank you, Mr. Jim. That will bring, yes, that will, I am sure we can get the gravel we need. That's amazing. That is so amazing. I mean, oh my, I don't even know what to do. I don't even know what to say. I don't even know.
No, I don't feel like we should be talking about vegetables.
What an awesome God. Yes, he's an awesome God. Thank you, Mr. Jim, again, because now we can get some gravel in that driveway. We've been walking like anything that we have to go get. We have to lug it all the way up here by hand. Yes, we can dance and sing, but I don't want to go off the edge of the loft. But this, oh man,
Oh my goodness.
thank the Lord, thank the Lord, thank the Lord. I mean, this is so encouraging to us. Um, we've just faced so many things the last couple of weeks, health issues and situations and stuff that we've gone through privately that we haven't shared, and it can wear you down to where sometimes you just wonder, hello, God, are you there? Just like I preach on Sundays, we go through those same trials and tests, and it is the last few weeks has been, slogging through mud and all that stuff, and I don't even know what to say, but thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Jim.
Thank you so much.
You have just made a world of difference.
You have changed our world beyond anything you can imagine. Wow. I don't want to. Wow. Oh, wow. That's amazing. Well, this is so good.
We feel just so humbled.
Well,
So humbled.
there's always light in the storm. That is right, Jenny.
That's
You're
right.
so right.
That is right.
And you see, for the last, my back's doing better. That
Go
dog.
down and
My back is doing better, Mr. Willie. I had like 4 days where my kidneys. I've had chronic issues with my kidneys, kidney stones, and it's been really doing well. But last week, my kidneys. It was like someone had beat me in my back with a baseball bat every day for 4 days straight, and it was really tough. But I prayed, and I'm feeling much better. There are a lot of good people on earth, Bill. There surely are. So yes, Mr. Willie, my back is doing better. It truly is. It's not perfect by any means, but it's better. Yeah, that's the story, Jackie. Yeah, that's right. Hey, Joe. Yes, sir, Joe. God knows. You tell Jesse that is the truth. And Jesse, I know you're with your mom and dad, and we get it. We understand. We love you. That's my brother. Jesse's my brother. And so, Joe, welcome in. Glad to have you, my friend. Thank you, Cora. God is real. God is real. He's real all the time, and we have seen him move in so many ways. This channel is such a story of miracles from the beginning of moving to this land, everything God does through you wonderful people, and how he supplies all of our needs. It's amazing, from gravel to clothing to food to things we need for the house, and all of these different things, and the Blue Eddy and all this stuff. It's amazing. This story. I know they make reality shows out of all these other folks and all these other stories and stuff, but I'll tell you what, this is one of these stories that needs to be told, and we're telling it every single day that we can, because we want everyone to know how amazing the people are here and how amazing God is. And so, and we get talked about, I'm sure, and labeled, and there's people that don't want to hear about God, or they'll call us weak because of our faith, and they call us weak because of our prayers, and they call us weak and make fun of us because we talk about God so much and all those things. But you know what? It really doesn't matter to me. We have our faith, and we're going to stay true to it, and that's just the way it is with us. So, and God has met us here. So thank you so much. Thank you. Wow. That's right, Paul. That is the truth. Anybody want to do one more vegetable? um, let's try one more just to lighten it up. Anybody know what these are? That's right, Paul. We are strong because of our faith. And we are living in a day and age where everything around us is trying to do away with faith, do away with anything to do with God, and do away with the Bible, and do away with, truth, and do away with morality, and do away with the family, and do away with all those things. But God knows all of this stuff. And the Bible says where sin does abound, grace does much more abound. And so let them pour on. But they'll never, ever outdo what grace can do. Amen. I get started on this stuff. There's a lot of things I'd like to say, but here in Canada, I have to be so careful because now they're monitoring our content. And got to be very careful what you say here. You really do. Jackie says they are black radish. And I'll tell you right now, we have a winner.
Who won? Who got it?
Jackie Saylor got it.
Jackie.
These are indeed. That's
Way
right,
to go,
Beth.
Jackie.
Where could I go but to the Lord? There
Amen.
you go.
Amen.
They
Paul.
are black Spanish winter radish. That's what these are, and they grow in cold weather, believe it or not. The cold weather doesn't bother them a bit. So Jackie's the winner. There you go. All right. Now, some of you have been waiting for weird words. I got a doozy tonight, but I think everybody knows it. I really do. Weird word number 1. I cannot pronounce it. Can you? I can't. Yes, Brenda, they're good. They're not real hot. There's a word for you. Anybody know what it is? Don't Google it. If you feel that you are giving in to the Google temptation then don't put it on the screen, your answer. Just wait. Let's see what some of these... You know what one of the best parts of this part of the show is, this game? Is that I love reading what you think it means.
I do too.
It is a real word, Patty. It is a long one, Casey. Looks like 10 words in one, says Jen. Yeah. Rochelle says, when you stub your toe in the night. No idea, says Brenda. Only God knows that word, says Joe. Large purple people eater, says Jackie. A cross between an elephant and a hippo. That's confusing. God knows, Jen. God knows. That is the truth. But this is really a word. Fisherman 506 was used in a song.
Oh.
Yes, it was, Lee.
Really?
Yes, it was.
So Lee knows the song.
I'm just blown away.
In a song.
I am absolutely blown away by what the blessings tonight.
I am too.
Tamara says a piercing in the nose. Got to be from Newfoundland, says Rochelle. That is amazing to me. Well, God is so good. All the time, He really is. So good.
Longest word in the English language. I think it is.
Oh, my, my, my. Wow, Mr. Jim.
Oh my goodness.
Mr. Jim, thank you for believing in us.
Wow.
He just sent us a beautiful message. And one of the things he said is that he believes in us. And I cannot tell you how much that means to us, Mr. Jim. Because a lot of times people don't believe in us. But you guys do. So thank you so much.
Mr. Jim, those words are priceless. They are priceless.
Thank you, Mr. Jim.
Thank you. Thank you so much. You just don't know how to say thanks enough for these gifts tonight.
So you can have this much faith, or you can have this much faith, or this much faith. It doesn't matter that. The Bible says that God gave all of us the seed, not a seed, the seed of faith. Mm-hmm. So that means that if it was a seed of faith, it's susceptible to change, influenced by human character and thought. But if it's the seed of faith, then that means it pertains to a certain predetermined size. And God said he gave us the seed of faith, which means it's already predetermined before we ever got it. Mm-hmm. And so whether we believe in higher powers or not, whether we are way up here in our walk with God or way down here or don't even, it doesn't matter. Inside of us is the seed of faith.
That's right. That is right.
That's amazing.
And no one can take it from you.
No one can take it from you.
No one can take it from you.
So, let me see here. We missed a lot here. Ben Zower says when you slam the door in someone's face. Sound of Music. Yes, that is a good guess, Lee. I think that's exactly where it was used. Yes. Oh, my. Amen. What Jim did was very... That's amazing. If anyone can build a house during winter in Canada, then you can do anything. Thank you so much, Mr. Willie.
Thank you, Mr. Willie.
A lot of people figured we were going to fail, and but you guys believe in us, and thank you for that. We cannot tell you how much that means to us, mm-hmm. that you believe in us. That is huge to us.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
That's amazing.
Yes, it is.
I'm going to tell you what this word means, okay? And I think this describes exactly what we're all feeling. That's right. You do, Mark. You do at Little Ridge Farm. You do. What this long word means here, this great big long word, it simply means this: very good.
Wow. Right on cue.
Very good.
Right on cue.
And this is what you all are. I can't even put it into words.
No.
Because it's so vast.
Yeah.
But I can simply say it this way: you are very, very good.
Wow, that's awesome.
And I had this word picked out.
You had this word picked hours
hey,
ago.
Scott. Hey, my friend.
Hey, Scott.
What's going on, buddy? Totally Google it, says Jan.
This is so fitting.
Yep. That.
It is so
amazing.
fitting.
Very good. You guys are very good.
Our Creekside
God
family.
God is very good.
And I think if you all look in all those letters, you're going to see your names.
You can spell your name.
You can spell your name in all of those letters.
Very good.
All of you awesome people.
Yeah. Wow. That's amazing. Hey, Tim. There you go. Isn't that something? Anybody want another word? I do have two if you want another one. Was that Harley that jumped down?
No.
Is she in the chair?
Nope. It was Bella. No.
Thank you, Jan. It's it leaves us speechless, Jan. It really does. There's no J. I'll put one in. It does. Times like this is so we don't know what to say. Tony has no choice but to succeed, because if Tony would have failed to build a house, Joni would have hit him with a frying pan. Yeah. No, she wouldn't have. She just would have kept right on going. Right on beside me. That's what she's done this whole time. How about let's do this one. Thank you, Jan. Here we go.
There you go. There's your word.
Eulatricious. Be the hip hop. Here's another word. Eulatricious. Anybody know what this is?
Yeah, you guys are right. There was no A in that.
No A in that word. Hey, Scott. How are things in Ottawa, my friend? Eulatricious. If you Google it, please don't put it on the screen yet. Let's let everyone try to guess it. A bad infection, says Patty. Yummy.
Instead of delicious.
Eulatricious. Yummy. Scott's just Tony as he paddles a ship. I don't think so, Scott. I'll bring a motor. Rich Germans down the street. The Eulatricious. Boy, a trio of horns.
I don't know what her problem is tonight.
It's awful. Yeah, that dog will not quit. Bella! Excuse me, folks. Bella!
Here,
Stop. Stop. Eulatricious. I don't know Canadian vocabulary, says Mr. Willie. Ottawa is a mess, as normal. Good choir. Eulatricious. Bella! Maybe the opposite of nutritious. I think that it is a trio of singers. You lot, as in you guys make us a lot richer.
Oh my goodness.
Thank you, Tim. What I say when eating a strawberry rhubarb pie with a scoop of vanilla ice cream on it. Did you get all that rain, Scott, that they were calling for there? I know there's rain headed this way. It's funny, the largest strike and no one has noticed. I know. I've seen that, Rochelle. Not at all. It missed us. Ah, that's good. That's good. I'm glad it did. Usually weather is, when you read the weather, it's usually worst case scenario, and generally it's not as all of that they're saying. I don't even know what that word is, Jackie. Hey, Edwin. Oh, you missed some powerful stuff. Edwin, just some miracles. Some things happening tonight that, it's just amazing what's happened tonight. We've been able to, God made a way that we can gravel our driveway so we can get up the driveway with stuff. It's amazing, Edwin, it really is. But we're glad you're here, my friend. Scott says our water's down 1.5 since Saturday. Okay. Jackie. All right, I'm going to tell you what this is. If anyone knows it, put it up on the screen. Now's your time. Jan, where are you? Eulatricious.
Anybody get it?
Nope. Anybody get it? Eulatricious. Yeah, it's been awesome, Edwin. The Lord is supplying so many things right now. Menage a trois, says Jackie. It is similar to a woolly mammoth. Eulatricious literally means, okay, having woolly or crispy hair. That's what it means.
Crispy hair.
Look, I don't have any. So you can't call me eulatricious. It means having woolly or crispy hair. Now, Jesse's hair may be considered eulatricious. It's not crispy, but he looks woolly.
Well, Lisa, what do you think of that comment? Joe says
There you
it
go,
means
Joe.
you're not as rich as us.
That's it. Oh my. So that's what that means. All right. Hey guys, Mr. Willie loves this part of the show. Weird things that you can buy on Amazon. All right. You resemble that word, Tim says. Yeah. See, Lisa agrees.
Lisa agrees.
So, you ever been in a room and you hear a cricket and you can't find that cricket, but it's just driving you crazy because you hear the cricket? Well, now they have made a gag cricket thing that you can put in your friend's home, their bedroom, wherever, their car, and it will make cricket noises and it'll drive them up the wall.
My, that would be quite annoying. That would be annoying.
Yeah, Jesse might have something nutritious in that beard. That's right. That's right, Brenda. There you go. So if you're looking for something to play a trick on somebody with, try one of those.
Goodness.
Yeah. How many have ever had a cricket? How about, I'll tell you what would be worse than this, a mosquito one of these.
That's what Patty says.
Yeah. Oh, that's
Yeah.
right, Patty. Exactly. Or a mosquito. Can you imagine that?
Oh, no.
It's everywhere.
No, it's right, Rochelle.
Oh.
Yes, Mr.
So
Willie.
there you
he
go,
does.
Mr. Willie. That one's just for you,
Just
my
for
friend.
you.
There you go. So there's the first weird thing. Now, Brenda can't stand crickets. Well, that's what we'll send you, Brenda. Oh, really, Jen? Oh, that'd be awesome.
Oh, wow.
All right, here's the next one. Now, we always say toothbrush when it's actually teeth brush. But here is literally teeth brush. They're brushes with little teeth on them.
Little teeth on them. That is funny.
There you go. So if you would like to have, let me see if I can make these a little larger so you can see them. Look at that.
Hey, David.
Hey, David. Just investing after mowing the
Mowing
front
the lawn.
There you go.
Okay, you take that rest.
Steve that hit it at his dad's. Oh, way to go, Steve. Welcome in, David. Take care, man. Don't overwork yourself, buddy. Yeah, there you go.
The teeth toothbrush.
The teeth toothbrush. Yeah, there you go. How do you like that? The block button. Hillbilly dentures. There you go, Tim.
Yes.
What do you think of those right there? Hey, if you're missing a few, just grab yourself a couple of these and you can cement them puppies in. Use a little Gorilla Glue. Right, Judy? She knows what I'm talking about. Use a little Gorilla Glue. Cement one of them puppies in that gap and you'll have a fresh set of teeth. There you go, folks. Oh, man. All right, so then we go from there. Look at that. Isn't that a lovely hot dog? But the truth is, it's not a hot dog. It's a bar of soap.
That looks so real. It's a
There you
bar
go.
of soap.
Yeah, David says, do the teeth on the brush get the cavities instead of you? I don't know, David. Rochelle says, finally answered the age-old question. What does the tooth fairy do with all the teeth? There you go.
She made a toothbrush.
There you go, folks.
That looks so real.
That is actually a bar of soap. For those hot dog lovers in your family, for those folks that you know absolutely love hot dogs, here you go. This isn't soap on a rope. It is soap on a plate.
Soap on a rope. Who remembers that? I think they still probably sell it.
There you go. So what do you think, friends?
I don't
Who
know.
wants one of those? Washing between the cheeks and hiding the stains. There you go, Paul. Rochelle says, oh gosh, I can't comment. Chelsea says I'm getting this for my father-in-law. Oh, I'll pass. Is it in the cracks for sure? Where's the mustard? But isn't that crazy? I can and did. Paul said, that's crazy. Oh, man. Yeah, so there you go, folks. So if you need teeth, you can get the teeth brush. If you need a bar of hot dog soap, there you go.
Wow.
Just don't call it wiener soap.
No.
Say no to drugs, kids, and you won't end up making weird stuff like this. If a child says a bad word, at least it looks better than it tastes. There you go.
Yes.
That's right, too.
Exactly, Tim.
Tim, we were talking about that last week with somebody.
Days ago.
About, I remember when my mother put a bar of ivory soap in my mouth. I said the word shut up as a kid, and my mother washed my mouth out with a bar of soap. It was not good. But back then is when discipline was discipline.
Yeah.
They don't do that now.
Yep.
How about some movie night trivia? All right. Yeah, what if you lose this during the bath, says Mr. Will. Just be careful. Oh, okay. Here's the first. Now, most of you should know this. We're going to do music trivia tonight. What was Freddie Mercury's real name? Anybody know? Yeah, Rochelle says, oh, yeah, I had the bar of soap, probably for talking back. Yeah, wasn't that fun? Oh, man. And my mother didn't just wash my mouth out. She put that in there, and she made me bite down on it and keep it in there and wouldn't let me take it out.
Well,
oh,
she knew
nasty.
you. She knew you well.
It was nasty.
She knew you well.
My mother washed my uncle Michael's mouth for getting me to say, oh, it was the first word I ever said. True story. That's the first word Paul said. That's awful, Paul.
Oh.
That's
Wow.
awful. Oh, man.
So the uncle got in trouble.
Yeah. Yeah. But you know something?
So Jackie has guessed here.
Alan.
She says Alan.
Anybody know? Frederick Silver, says Rochelle. But getting back to the soap.
The soap discipline.
You know what? For the rest of my life, and Joni can attest to this, and our kids can too. Chelsea's on here. They have never, ever, well, Chelsea's 30, and Michaela's 25,
26.
turned 26, or she's 26 now,
Yeah.
and we've been together 35 years.
Mm-hmm.
And I have never one time told my children to shut up or told my wife to shut up.
Nor I him.
And she has never said it to me, and our girls have never said it to us. And that bar of soap has lasted. Oh, Paul said he used to bounce me on his knee and say it to me every day for 3 weeks. That's awful.
Oh my word.
That's awful.
Quite the character.
Anybody know what Freddie Mercury's real name was? Now, I know some of you are Googling.
What about your dogs?
No, they don't say it either. No.
Chelsea says that's the truth. Yep.
Yeah, she just gives me the look. Zach and I have never said shut up to each other. Jesse is 61 and he never shuts up, says Joe. Joe, we need you on here more. That's awesome.
Hilarious.
Oh, Joe, here.
That's funny.
That's great, Joe. I love you, Jesse, but that's just funny right there. I don't care who you are. All right. Yeah. Brandon says, I say shut up jokingly. And again, that's not a, Rochelle or anybody, that's not, we're not condemning anybody
Right,
else.
right.
I'm just saying, for me,
Yeah.
That
We
impacted
didn't,
my life so much.
we didn't want our girls going up to people and telling them
Exactly.
that,
You know,
So we just figured
and
we
just,
would
it's a word
do
we
our
don't,
best to model it.
we don't use it in our vocabulary. So, yeah, and it's fine. I mean, I'm not saying anyone else. You guys all do what you want, but for us, that's kind of what we've done. So, Brenda, well, Joe, love it. Joni may not have said shut up, but she's thought it. I don't even think she's thought it, really.
Okay, so we have another guess.
Let me see. I had a phone call. Jan says, Jackie says, Farak Balsera. And we have a winner. Freddie Mercury's real name was Farak Balsera. Anybody know what country his parents were from? Take a guess, real quick.
What country?
What country his parents came from? Yes.
That is quite a name.
Yep. Anybody know what country he was from?
Googling fingers.
Googling fingers. Who's the fastest? My mom forbade us to use the word hate when referring to a reason. That's a very good lesson.
That's a good principle right there.
Iran says Paul. Zanzibar says Jan.
Joe says, in Jesse's defense, he keeps us in stitches. Yes, he does. Jesse's a very funny guy.
We love Jesse.
We love him and Lisa very much.
Yep.
Edwin says India. Jan says Perry Indian. Jackie says Poland. Brenda says Indonesia. Mr. Willie says India. So quite a lot of guesses.
His parents were from India, and he was born in Zanzibar. So if you said India, you're correct, and he's from Zanzibar. If you said that, you were correct. So there you go.
A lot of correctness.
Yeah. Joe says Jesse keeps him in stitches. I guess he's got that all sewn up. That's right, Jan. All right, movie trivia, or actually music trivia number 2. The day the music died refers to what event? Yes, Jan. And 2 or 3 others do as well, so you're going to have to split the points.
Split the winnings.
All right, question number 2. The day the music died refers to what event?
I think I actually know this.
Yeah? San Francisco.
Actually, no. Okay, I don't. I just know I'm thinking of the words.
What keeps thumping? The dog?
I don't hear any phones.
Okay, everyone's saying, all right, I'm looking for the whole story here. There you go. Rochelle's got it. Yay, ding, 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 ding. It is. The day the music died refers to the plane crash on a December wintry night in Iowa when Ricky Nelson, Big Bopper, and Richie Valens died on that plane. Who was supposed to be on that flight instead of Richie Valens? Anybody know? Anybody know? That's right, you got it. Waylon Jennings was supposed to be on that plane, and he was not. That's the truth. Yeah, plane crash. That's right. Airplane crash in Iowa, the Beatles breaking up. I have been there where it happens, says Patty. Waylon, that's right, Jan. Waylon. That's right, Patty. Elvis? Nope. Waylon Jennings. That's who was supposed to be on that. So, anyhow, that's what the day the music died. That's the that is the event that the song was written about. That is right, Edwin. Buddy Holly. That's right, Jackie. Richie Valens, Big Bopper, and Buddy Holly. Yeah, they made a movie about it, Rochelle. But yeah, it was snowing so hard and so dark that Ricky Nelson was not on the plane. No, it was Richie Valens. Richie Valens was on the plane. Waylon was playing bass for Buddy. But isn't it amazing? What happened was the plane came down in the snow and in the dark, and the pilot could not see where he was. and then right down in the field, ejected them. It was awful. Yep, sad day. There's been a lot of celebrities killed in plane crashes. There really has. Was it Patsy Cline? John F. Kennedy Jr.?
Oh, was it Janis Joplin?
I don't know.
Wasn't she killed in a plane crash?
I'm not sure. Anyway, well, hey folks.
No, maybe it was a bus.
Yeah, they just took off. That's right. John Denver died in a plane crash. Hey, Seeking Roots from Nova Scotia. Good evening.
Good evening.
How are ya?
Welcome.
We just finished up weird words, weird things on Amazon, and a couple questions. Music trivia. What was Richie's real last name?
Well, there's a question.
I don't know, Joe. Did Jesse put you up to that? Anybody know what Richie Valens' real last name was? Anybody?
Okay, they've got names. How do you say it?
His real last name was
Valenzuela?
Richard Stephen Valenzuela.
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 It's quite a name.
That's right. Kobe Bryant died in a helicopter crash with his daughter. That was sad. So sad. And there's other family or friends there as well, family members that died. That's right. Valenzuela.
PSV says Patsy Cline, Otis Redding, Roberto
Stevie Ray
Clement,
Vaughan,
and
Chopper,
Will
that's right.
Rogers also.
Mm-hmm. Patsy Cline, Otis Redding, Roberto Clemente,
Hey,
Will
Hound
Rogers.
of Goshen, welcome.
The Big Bopper was J.P. Richardson, yes. Leonard Skinner.
Olive
Barbara Mandrell's band. That's right, too. Forget about them, Brenda. Forget about them.
If you're famous, stay out of the sky. Rochelle.
Yeah. Oh, there's been a lot. There's been a lot. You know, Davey Allison, race car driver, died in a helicopter crash. Yes. And who was the Florida-Georgia line? There's two guys. One of them died in a helicopter crash about 5-6 years ago.
Into something dark.
No, it's all good, Seeking Roots. Payne Stewart, golfer, exactly.
Reba
That's
McEntire
right.
Band.
There have been a lot of people, celebrities that have died in plane or helicopter crashes. And, sad day for all those guys. That's a good point, Rochelle.
Yes.
Those guys fly
They do.
probably 100 times more than other people. Alan Kowicki or something like that died, says Jackie. Yeah, there's been a lot of them, that's for sure. But hey, folks, what do you say? Here's one of my favorite segments of the show. Here's your sign. You want to see some? Ready for some signs? Tell me you're ready for some signs tonight. Sign everywhere, sign. Ric Flair was in a plane crash and some of the wrestlers on the plane. We're glad to have everybody in here tonight. Sign me. D-O-G, spelt dog, D-O-G. Oh, wow. That's cool, says Joe. Richie's dog's name was D-O-G, spelt dog.
Wow. Some interesting trivia.
Signs. Yes, please. All right. Here we go.
That's awful.
Enjoy your signs, folks. If it's in stock, we have it. Rochelle, I knew you'd have something to say. That's what makes it funny. I know, like, duh. I know, Brenda. Sign time. All right. Here's another one. Don't be ashamed of who you are. That's your parents' job. How do you like that now? Oh my. Oh. Win a free ride in a police car just by shoplifting from this store. Lucky winners can also get their name in the newspaper for their friends and family to see. Won't Mom be so proud?
And they'll get a bracelet.
Yeah, 2 free bracelets with a chain. Yeah. Baby needs beers and wine.
Oh, she's on.
Yes.
I had to sink her.
Yeah, she's on.
I don't know what her problem is. I fell one tonight.
Sorry. We're here. We're here for show.
We didn't think you needed to hear us laughing.
I'm just laughing so hard that I didn't think you guys wanted to listen to me. Oh. Oh, Lordy.
The silence
Sorry,
was creepy.
sorry, Michelle.
That's the funny part, chances. Tony does have quite the laugh.
Ah, Lord. Cheryl's eat here and get gas. Oh, there you go, Paul. Oh, man. Oh, I see Vince. Jackie.
They explained to her about their slow internet.
Oh, Brenda, that's what makes her day when y'all laugh. Okay.
Some great food.
I thought that was
It's not
jokes.
wrong.
Speed limit 35, unless of course Mr. Important is running late.
That's awesome. Wouldn't that be great if everyone had a sign like that in your neighborhood?
Mr. Important. Oh, Lordy. Caution, water on road during rain. Why would they have to put that on there? Oh, Lord. Rampton Gardner's changing her name to Mrs. Important.
That's right.
No kidding. Oh, Lord. Oh, man. Stop. In the name of love. Ah. Rochelle says, I'm assuming they mean standing water. Oh. Tony, you have to ask with the way the world is going. I know.
Do not eat pizza box. That's right, Patty.
Oh, man.
That's true.
Oh. Thank you for driving carefully.
Oh, no.
Oh, it's awful. Oh, man. Oh, dear. Thank you for driving carefully. Of all the places to have a car wreck. Oh, man. Speed bumps ahead when children are present. Oh, Lord. There you go, Paul.
Yes, Brenda.
Oh. Oh, Lord. And back to the beginning.
Back to the beginning. Yep.
That is funny right there.
Well, dear, once again.
Oh,
Once again.
that's hilarious right there. That is so funny. Is it always
Yeah.
the same kids, or do they rotate? Brenda, I'm sorry. I totally forgot about that one. I promise you I will use it, okay? I will.
He will, Brenda.
I will dig that
I'll
out, and
remind
I'll
him.
get that out of my email, and I will put that out. And if you see some funny signs, if you're driving down the road, and don't cause an accident, but if you happen to be able to take a picture of a funny sign, send it to me, and that will make it even better, because there will be actually signs that you folks
Yep.
have seen.
Mm-hmm.
We've seen two of the funniest ones we ever saw on the road. One was we were driving by a propane filling station. Okay, Paul, I will. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Rochelle. Yeah, some of them, Rochelle. You know why I don't use some of them. But two of the funniest, we went by a propane filling station, and right on the propane tank it says you just passed gas.
Mm-hmm.
So that was funny. And then we went by a radiator shop that says a great place to take a leak.
Yeah, that is funny.
Do they have signs seeking roots in Nova Scotia? I bet they do. Uh, that would be awesome to see some signs from other
Well,
countries
send them
and
to
different
us.
places. Yeah.
Our email is on our About tab.
Oh my. Yeah, Rochelle sends me some signs through the week, and they're funny. They are funny. But we try to keep it PG. Yeah, there's a company in Texas. Bubba's got gas.
That's funny.
What's some of the funny signs you guys have seen? Anybody seen any funny ones that you can remember in your travels that you saw that you stood out? Jack says we have many signs like Okie Dokie Thai restaurant. Okie Dokie Thai restaurant.
That's quite random.
Yeah. Oh Lord. Oh, that's funny. Okie Dokie Thai restaurant.
Okie dokie Thai.
Yeah. No, I like Chinese food. I like egg rolls. All those things. I don't know if I've ever eaten Thai food. So if you go in there to a Thai restaurant
Here he goes.
and you get full, you probably shouldn't drive afterwards, because wouldn't that be like you tied one on?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Jan says road may be wet when raining. Yeah. Paul says, I've driven the road where that black car was on its side next to the sign. Oh, wow, Paul. That'd be awesome.
They keep it there like just as a joke?
No, he probably saw that, knows where that sign is on that piece of road. I doubt the car's still there,
okay,
dear.
where the black car was on. Okay.
I don't imagine they just left the car there, dear. The car wasn't part of the sign.
No.
Oh, man.
You know how
Let's
people...
tip this car over right here. We're just going to leave it here so it catches people's attention.
There you go, Mr. Willie. There's your funny thing.
Cora says, beware of ducks. Yeah, I've seen those signs. Duck crossing. Jackie says, my nephew used to have a sign business called Here's Your Sign. Yeah?
Good.
Oh, Lord, says Jan.
Well, see, that's right. Seeking
They
roots.
left
That's
the car
kind
to
of
be
what I was
warned the rest of
thinking.
it. Yeah. There was a big fishing boat on the dock in Portland named the Job Site. Ah, I see what they're doing there. That way, where you been? On the job site.
Mm-hmm.
Going to the job site. That's funny right there. Yeah.
I think that
That is
reminds
funny.
me of a joke of a pastor named his boat Visitation.
Yes.
And he always said he was out on visitation. Yeah.
Oh, it was caused with a diesel spillage. It was an actual accident. Yeah. It's probably a while back now, but it's just funny that right there by that sign is where that accident took place. That's crazy. And that's really neat, Paul, that you actually drove there.
Yeah.
And you know where that sign's at.
It is.
Yeah, Mr. Willie, Joni said a funny thing.
I did.
Jackie said there was a bar in D.C. called The Office.
Office.
Going to the office. Of course, his first time I saw that sign was entering an oil refinery in Tulsa. Okay. Duck crossing. Did Tony see my comment about PMS? Yes, Mr. Willie, I think so. Patty says, a bar in town by the dam was called the Dam Bar. So when I called to see where he was, he said, I'm at the Dam Bar. Also, that accident happened in 2014. So that's been almost
A
10
while
years.
ago.
Almost 10 years. Wow. That is awesome. That is awesome. Well, folks, we hope you've enjoyed the show tonight as much as we have.
Yes, we've
And,
enjoyed being with you all.
We've laughed. We've shed a few tears. We've been thankful, reminiscent, and grateful. I can't even begin to say how much you all mean to us, really.
That's
You know.
right.
So,
And Mr. Jim, if you are still in here, again, thank you, and thank you.
for sure. Yeah, he probably crashed reading the sign. That's right, Rochelle. But we just want to say thank you to each and every one. This has been probably the hardest road, one of the hardest roads that we've ever walked as a couple. And, it's been tough. getting started again at our age and starting over and um, all those sort of things. But yeah, you guys have just stayed with us, stuck with us, encouraged us, loved us,
Mm-hmm.
believed in us, um, held up our hands when we couldn't. You guys have fed us, clothed us, uh, made a way to build this house,
Mm-hmm.
to get a driveway, um, all of those things. And we are so um, thankful for all those things that you guys do. Um, can't thank you enough. We really do appreciate it. Thank you, Seeking Roots from Nova Scotia. We do work hard, and we're thankful for all the support. Thank you, Paul, and thank you, Jan. There's so many things people say,
Thank you,
but I'll
Jan.
tell you one of the kindest, the thing that you, just that you believe in us, Jan. That means so much. Um, it really does. And we understand that, Seeking Roots. It's okay. I know that the price of fuel, the cost of travel, and all of it, but there's so many ways to help. I mean, just by watching the videos, by coming
Yes,
to
by coming here,
our live shows on Tuesday nights,
hitting the thumbs up.
thumbs up, the comments,
It
sharing our
all
channel.
helps. It all helps.
All of that helps us so much. The financial gifts and the support and everything. And, we look back over this land, and it's here because this is the miracle. This is the land that love bought, and it's the house that love built, and it's the driveway that love put in.
Yes. Yes.
It's amazing. It really is. And so we thank you all so very much for the members. I think we're up to 20 members now on the channel. That all helps so much. And if you want to be a member, it's mere pennies. It really is a month. I think it's like $2 or something like that, or $2.99 a month. And you just hit the join button on the channel banner, and that puts you right in there. We appreciate it. Thank you, Mr. Jim. That's right. We're at over 3,000 subs now.
Thank you.
I think we're at 3,086, almost to 3,100. So that's exciting.
It is.
Yeah, YouTube Lane. That's a great idea, Rochelle. And
that is a good idea.
we need to name the loft too. We gotta come up with something really catchy for the loft. So if y'all got any ideas what we can name the loft, we don't want to just call it the loft. It's a special place where we meet with this community every week, and we're so thankful that we can do that. So we love you guys. We appreciate you guys so very much.
Yes, we do.
Really do.
We do. We love you all so much, and you're so special to us.
And we
you
don't just
really
say that.
are. You really mean a lot to us. You truly do. Truly do.
We just, it seems so little to say
Yeah.
thank you.
It seems so small.
But we just love and appreciate you so much. So you guys, Lofts of Love, there you go.
Lofts of Love.
Call
That's good.
Call the Loft, Tuesday Fun Day. There you go. The Upper Room. There you go. That's a good name for it too. No, it's never too much, Jen. But you guys are awesome, and you guys are always here with us. Thank you so much. God bless you, and let's just keep pushing forward. We're going to get some gravel this week. We're going to make it happen,
Yes.
Mr. Jim. We're going to take some pictures
Yes.
and try to send them to you. It's going to be awesome. Yeah, TJ's place. There you go. TJ's Loft. We could call it that. But you guys are awesome. So thank you so much.
Thank you all
And
just for caring.
for being here, for loving us. And we love you.
We hope you
God
all
bless.
have a great rest of your
Have a
week.
great week. And keep smiling. And no matter what you're going through, keep persevering. The funny farm fits so much better, said Paul. Heavenly Loft. The lofty heights.
These are all good.
They are. So,
Very good.
Lofts of laugh. Laughter loft. That's
These are
good.
good.
So you guys think about what we can call this loft. and then we'll have to narrow it down and choose one.
Mm-hmm.
All right, the upper deck, Old Country. How are ya? Aw, thank you, Mr. Jim. Um, you know, that,
Aw.
yeah, yesterday was a tough day. We were digging rocks out with our bare hands and carrying them things across and dump them in. And of course, it's a daunting task, but we knew God was with us. So, and this is what God was doing. So, Old Country says the upper deck. That's a great one too.
It is the upper deck.
The love above. There we go.
The love above. That's I
That's
like
cool.
that. The love above.
So you guys keep them coming. Keep thinking about them. And next Tuesday, what do you say? Next Tuesday we name the loft, huh? So keep the old brain in gear. Coffee walks. Hey, coffee
Hey,
walks and whatever.
welcome.
What's going on? The love above. That is I'm writing that down. And some of these other ones. Poop deck. Here you go, Rochelle. Maple mezzanine. There you go. The mezzanine deck. Creekside. I don't know. Something. Who knows? But yeah. So yeah. Welcome in. Who just came in?
Coffee walk.
Coffee walks. Glad to see you.
Deb and OJ.
Yeah, we're glad you guys are here. It's Deb and OJ, I believe, and always glad to hear from you guys. It's been a great night. We've had a good time, and we're just thanking
We did.
everybody.
We had a wonderful live stream with all you wonderful people.
Yeah, I can go to bed tonight knowing
We're
that
gonna sleep a lot
we
better.
can relax a little bit. And
Mr. Jim, thank you.
thank you, Mr. Jim. You really, truly are a blessing to us. Thank you. So y'all take care, and we're going to see you right back here. Keep looking for the video. I thought it'd be up there by now, but I got to refilm some stuff for the Blue Eddy, so that we can get it right for them, and then we'll get it put out there. So take care. God bless, and we'll see you back here, Creekside Maples. Love to everyone. Lofts of love. There you